Okay, so this is just going to be a little walkthrough of the outside of it. Yeah, so basically this is the hitch area. It does have an interesting hitching mechanism called the lock and load. I've never seen anything like it, but it's really easy to set up. We can give you the part that attaches to your tow vehicle. And then other than that, all you need is a 7-pin connector with the braking control on your tow vehicle, which is pretty standard. This right here is kind of the rock guard. There is a small tear right here. We did a little backup with the what's it called? The little back of our pickup truck was down, and we did a tight turn when we were backing up, so it had a little tear. But other than that, up here we have a space for extra water tanks if you want some gray water tanks, or if you're going to be dry camping for a really long time and need extra water tanks. One propane tank there. Let's see, underneath is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some pretty heavy duty suspension over there, so towing is very comfortable. Supposedly you can go off-road with this, though we never did. The water tanks, there's 2 of the metal water tanks that you see, total 40 gallons. Yeah. And then this right here is the support, so that once you have it all extended out, you put that down just to help give it a little bit more balance. There's a little tool that you can do by hand right here, or you can use a power drill, and it makes it a really quick job. Yeah. So else on the outside, all of these lock right here, but in here we've got some storage. This is where we keep our power.
This is the tires.
Yep, this is what we use to undo the supports.
This is the book.
Yep, that's our support. And then we have some power cables. So let's see. Out here is the power connector. This is for water. This is where the heater vents. This is for the other water tanks. So I showed you that there were 2 water tanks. So one you fill there, one you fill there. This is the shower. I don't think I unlocked that one. Not sure if I have the right key up here. I'll show you that later. But over here, so basically,
Water.
Yep, that's where you put, there's a little tube that connects here, so that when you've got your water pump turned on, it takes water automatically from the front tank or the back tank, whichever you've got set up. This is an extra propane connector, so if you have a grill or something that you want to connect to the outside of your camper, you can do that. Yep. These are the latches. You undo the latches to get it opened up when you're ready to go. Spare tire. These are the support beams for the back bed. I will point out that this is another kind of hinky thing. These are like anti-theft. I don't know if you can see it. There's anti-theft mechanisms for the license plate, and we could not possibly get it off. So this is kind of our solution at the moment. Let's see, we'll go back to the front on the other side. And in here we have the fridge compartment. There's a little latch. It opens up. And you've got a fridge. Pretty good size fridge. The longest trip we've gone on is a 3-night trip, and we did not even use half the fridge. And we brought milk. So it's a 50-liter, or I guess a 46-liter storage capacity. Basically, what you do is you plug it in your house or with an extension cord the day before you're going to leave to bring it down to temperature. And then when you're on the road, it either runs off battery or if you're plugged in off of your power. Okay, let's push that in. Okay, and then in here, that's the fan. Yep, that's the fan for the fridge compartment, just to keep it nice and cool in there. So you undo these little latches, and then the kitchen pulls out. So this is kind of my favorite feature. I love cooking outside for camping. So it has little support legs that you can put under, but we haven't even used it every time because it's pretty stable. And then your kitchen, your stove folds out. You've got a light that folds up, little shelving system, and your sink pops up. And you've got a 4-burner gas stove, storage drawer, another storage drawer, and then in here you've got your water tank or your water pipe, and it connects right here, and your propane. This right here is the pipe for your gray water that comes out of the sink. There is no gray water tank. We just put a little 5-gallon bucket underneath to collect the gray water. Okay, and then this right here is the door and your power control. So there's a master switch that you turn on, and then when you're ready to inflate, which we're not yet, you hit the black button. But before we inflate, I'm not going to take a video of it, but we have to undo all of these red connectors, I don't know what to call them, and we have to bring up the cargo rack, and then this lid and this lid unfold, and then there's supports on each side, and then once that's done, we hit the switch for the inflation. I will say that this is so easy to do independently. I have done this while holding my baby for the most part. So it's really easy just for one person to do. Okay, I'll get it set up and then come back with more video.